part 3 numbers. This is the continuation of the number series. And in part 3, we are going to look into integers, which is the next group of numbers. Integers here is represented by this orange circle labeled 3. So integers are all whole numbers plus negative whole numbers. Now we have something new. Negative numbers are numbers which is quite opposite to the positive numbers. If positive is profits, then negatives will be losses. If positive is shows that a bird flying in the sky, negative will be showing fish swimming in the sea. So that is the a very non-formal definition for positive and negative. Now, as you can see, the ring has gotten a little bit bigger than the whole number, which means the types of numbers have now increased, has become bigger. So in integers, we have the natural numbers, which then later became whole numbers by adding 0, and then now has become integers by adding negative whole numbers. Now, let's look at what is integers is all about. Okay, so here I have, it includes all positive, negative whole numbers and 0. Now, if I represent this on a number line, you could see that 0 is always in the middle. To the right, it will be positive numbers. To the left, it will be negative numbers. So this symbol here, this arrow, this pointing arrow means that this number line would be growing. Okay, so that's what it means. Now, the second feature of integers are they do not include fractions and decimals. So please pay attention. Does not include fractions and decimals. So for an example, if you are given a bunch of numbers and you are supposed to determine which are those integers, so you have to exclude all those fractions and decimals. Okay. The third feature would be integers are infinite, which is similar to whole numbers and natural numbers. They're infinite. The numbers cannot be, we cannot say there is a limit to a number. It keeps on going, which I did explain yesterday, why and how it keeps growing. So they grow without ends at both ends, which means if you look at this example, I have on the positive side, I have 1, 2, and 3, and it goes on till positive infinity, right? Whatever it is, it keeps going and going and going. And on the negative side, I have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and keeps growing till negative infinity, whatever that is, right? And integers can be ordered. That means they can be arranged in an ascending or descending order. So for this video, that is all that I wanted to share with you about integers. In the following video, please stay tuned. I will be introducing integers and basic arithmetics, which means we will be looking at integers working with plus, minus, multiply and divide, and it could be a little bit confusing for some students because it involves negative integers. As for whole numbers and natural numbers, they were easy to add and minus because that is what we have been doing since primary school. And all of a sudden, this is being introduced, something new, which is a negative number. So how does this negative number behave when we add it, or when we subtract it, or when we multiply with it, or when we divide with it? So stay tuned. It will be very interesting coming up.